Hey, what is up guys, YT Gaming to top here, coming at you with this amazing video, and today we are rocking Druid Farms Up. I'm including two games actually into this video, so there will be one more game after this, because they're pretty quick. And guys, first of all, I have seen some screenshots on Discord, people using Druid Farms Up on Sands of Time, on Dino Graveyard, even on In the Wall. I think I saw one screenshot. Please guys, just don't use. This strategy is garbage on long maps. The only reason why we make the strategy work is because we use it on short maps. Please don't use it on long maps, guys. That's not gonna work. They will defend and you will most definitely lose the game. Anyway, Ports, Koru, Glade, these maps, you can use it. But on Dino, on Sands of Time, please just don't use this strategy, okay? Because you will most definitely lose. Unless you want to try, but there are so many better farm strategies that can work. And even non-farm, like Darkling Village Super, pretty easy to pull off, to be honest, on longer maps. Anyway, I start with my Druid and I place my Obin. And I realize that I'm not going to do it again because... Round 1 Obin on ports is very dangerous. They can just force tower boost on your end and you'll be down 1 tower boost and you still might lose. So what you want to do, you want to start with 002 Druid on last and start leaking lives, get it to 102 and then get it to 202 and then get your Obin round 3. Otherwise, you might lose the game on like round 2 to Space Greens. So just don't do this. I'm lucky he didn't send enough Space Greens, or he didn't layer properly the balloons, reds and blues and greens, whatever. He didn't force my tower boost, because being down 1 tower boost is very, very bad on this map. You really want to have free tower boost for a little bit later. And as you can see as well, I keep leaking slowly. And all these lives that I have leaked in the beginning, like 30 extra lives, preserving them would have helped me a lot. Now I have to be nervous and over defend a little bit, because also I maybe slightly misplaced my Druid, that you want to place him a little closer to the water, like closer to the farm, so it hits the AI path as well efficiently, and then you can only chill with 202 without getting 203 until they like send space whites consistently. Then you need 203 anyway, on ports at least. So yeah, we are trying to farm the same vibe, guys, and this map is so difficult and complicated that you will never face here Darkling Farm Ninja with DJ ban, which means probably most of the strategies you can kill by round 24, which is why Druid Farm Sub is so good on ports. Like, I'm not saying it's meta. If I use Druid Sub Ninja or Heli Sub Ninja, I'll probably beat Druid Farm Sub players, but that's me. And remember, most of the players are not me. Yeah, guys. So anyway, by the way, I changed my name. Now it's not Boltrix anymore. Now I have some different name. You can see me in top 10 and try to figure out. Drop your guesses in the comments and you will get a cookie, guys. Maybe. Anyway, because it's also not gaming to top. I keep changing names to random stuff. Anyway, we are defending pretty efficiently. Don't panic if they send consistent yellows and like you leak 1-2 lives here and there. Doesn't matter. Keep farming. And our farms are actually decent. Like, we are farming almost better than Tuck farm on this map. So, but again, because I went with early Obin, I leaked extra lives, I had to over defend. I would have been a little bit more ahead on farms right now. Well, I would still have free 200s, but I would have like 500 extra bucks on hand. So, yeah, because I messed up the life. So what you want to do is do the 202 Druid start and then Obin. Anyway, we are farming. Our goal is to rush this guy to anti-stall, to try to make the games faster, basically. And as much as we cannot anti-stall yet, we can get a reactor, and every round from there on will go so quickly. Plus, he will also have a reactor, so we both will be anti-stalling pretty hard. And this is the advantage of having farms on ports, because almost everyone is using submarine on this map, so you can anti-stall against them, and this is really good, guys. So I'm layering a rush against him because he only got ballistic so far, and I wanted to bait Sentai Churchill ability, and it looks like he's really actually clutching up and defending the last balloons on the screen, and he's not yet getting his reactor, which means he's still open to our rushes, but we also don't have reactor, and like I barely have any money, and I still have a plantation now, so you know, and I go even for 3-0. Now I get the reactor, but I don't have ballistic missiles, so that's a dangerous situation. But But again, he has ballistic, he has reactor, he has Churchill, so there is nothing much I can do against him. He can force my ballistic for sure, like send 1500 rainbows and he will force a ballistic on my end. I don't know why he's not rushing. I guess he knows he got this game in the bag as long as he gets enough money to defend my Moab, BFP, ZMG rushes, so that's why he's playing super passive and he's not sending a single rush against me, which makes sense because I die around 26, 28. Well, 26 I can defend easily, but 28 is where I will lose on ports just because I don't have enough money to defend, and plus Druid farms up. You don't really want to go around 28 plus, which is why I say don't use it on longer maps, guys. If they are going Dartling Farm Ninja, they will defend your rushes, most definitely, unless they're horrible at the game, especially if they have DJ Ben. There is nothing you can do until Moab rushes, and yeah. So only short maps, guys, for this strategy. It's basically tag farm wizard, just druid farms up and a little different loadout, but the same principle. You want to end the games before round 28 every time, which is why you want to anti-stall and use it on shorter maps. Anyway, I didn't eco much because there is no point to eco. I'm going to start rushing him a lot. As you can see, I'm sending him a bunch of Moabs, not just one or two Moabs, just because one Moab, first of all, is not going to do anything, but I realize he's going to get his Churchill ability, and he actually used the tower boost as well because so many Moabs are coming. I keep sending Moabs. My ballistic with Druid will defend because I have Brambles at the end, and they will save the day. I didn't even need to upgrade my Panic Submarine. So I sent him so many Moabs. I sent him Regen Ceramics, Regen Rainbows. I balloon boosted since he used the tower boost. There is no way on earth he is going to defend, and we easily win this game. So I sent him heart emoji. And yeah, that's game 1 for you guys, and now we are hopping into another game on Glade, and he's using Dart, so it is either Dart Subspac or Dart Farm Sniper. There are basically two loadouts. Also, Dart Farm Ninja was kind of popular at some point, but it's just not that good. Like, you can be very aggressive with Dart Farm Ninja, and you can't really defend around 30 plus with Dart Farm Ninja, so this strategy fell off pretty quickly, because Dartling Farm Ninja is just way better than Dart Farm Ninja, so yeah, makes sense why this strategy fell off pretty quickly. Anyway, we are targeting our Druid on last, we eco to 284, we get our Ob in round 1, on other maps except ports, it's a really good play, you always want your Ob in round 1, only on ports, probably the best play is round 3. Unless someone can try and optimize the targeting or Space Blue Eco, but I don't believe in round 1 Space Blue Eco at all. Space Reds round 1 are just so much better than Group Reds so much better than Space Blues. Anyway, there is nothing much, let's just cut through, because it's the same gameplay again. So here he starts sending me Space Blacks, so immediately I'm getting my Druid up to 203, even though it was 202 and it was defending, but he is stalling the rounds by sending Space Blacks, and my 202 will barely pop them and extend the rounds, so which is why I just get my 203 instantaneously to shorten the rounds, and luckily this time I actually managed to fit my farm. And yeah, guys, we are farming pretty well, we are anti-stalling. I'm layering a little bit of yellows over the Space Black Balloons just to force some leaks on his end, and yeah, I'm getting some eco. Probably not the best play, but I wanted to force some extra defenses of any kind on his end. Maybe it was better to just space eco non-stop and save up for a plantation, and probably it's not, maybe it is better, but again, I forced a 0-0 Dart Monkey, and 200 bucks, which could have been in farms. This guy, he needs a lot of money, and just look how I am anti-stalling. Look at the length of the rounds. I'm shortening them a lot. And as much as he wants me to extend the rounds, he can't. And yet I have a plantation with over 600 eco, guys, on round 9. Even though I am anti-stalling, and he has to get extra defenses for Space Zebras and use his Churchill ability, and now I use Balloon Boosted and send some Regen Zebras, and I force a Tower Boost on his end, which means he's extremely susceptible to round 11 rush, and I just pre-placed 2 submarines. I'm ready to sell my farms in case he tries to counter-rush me. I am anti-stalling the round effectively, and then I layer Space Lets, which is the dumbest thing I could have done. Honestly, I don't know what I was thinking. It's a habit, guys. Plus... okay, I should have rushed him, guys. Anyway, I get my reactor, and if I rushed him, basically, he would have to sell 2 of his farms at least and get extra Juggernauts. So, yeah, pretty stupid play on my end. And now I'm rushing him again. Also, maybe sometimes you don't know how much time is left till their boost comes in, so maybe you want to play it more safer. Anyway, I sent him a little rush, I forced an extra Juggernaut, and I forced a Churchill ability, so now I'm sending him a bigger rush, because I really don't want to take it late. I layer a lot of balloons, I use balloon boost, and he has to use tower boost because of the layering. Juggernauts are not that good there, so I forced a lot of defenses, and all of this does is not only delays his farms, but it delays his sniper farm as well, which for some reason he doesn't have, and he actually goes for 203, so maybe he doesn't even have a sniper farm. Anyway, my eco is pretty decent, I'm farming, I'm anti-stalling as well, as much as I possibly can. He gets his second 204 by selling his upper jug, so I layer him another rush, and I try to force extra defenses. He uses Churchill ability, and it looks like he's going to be vibing against that rush. But again, we have way more money than him. Not way, but we have just a little more money. So now I layer him another rush, and for whatever reason the region didn't disappear from my purples, so I wasted so much extra money that I could have used. And he caught up in farms, even though I'm out-ecoing him, and he's sending me a rush, so I just get a 204 submarine, and yeah, it easily defends a Moab. You saw me there just preparing to get a ballistic missile in case something happens, but nothing happened. And he gets his 4 farms, so technically he's out farming me, but I have a lot of money on hand saved up, and yeah, I'm nearly ready to go for my 4th tier farm right now. And honestly, I'm not sure what's better, to rush him or to first get the 4th tier farm. So I guess I'll just go for the 4th tier farm, because I can still keep rushing him, and I will have Obin trees as well, and he will not have level 10 Churchill until like round 22, I think, or 23. He will not have that ability. Anyway, I'm just ready to defend the rush. He sells farm and goes for his 4th tier farm, so no, we are not going to allow it. I layer a lot of Moabs with some balloons just to overwhelm his spike factory, and he goes for spike storm, and it is enough to defend our first rush, guys. But that's just the first rush, and we forced a farm sell, so technically now we are also out farming. We have way higher eco, and now he's sending me a big rush. I get a ballistic, I get Obin trees, obviously, that's why you buy around 3 trees, and I get the second ballistic, and I easily defend the last Moab. Better to over defend just a little bit than to choke. And anyway, I'm sending him more Moabs, and now I'm sending a lot of lead balloons just to block his spike storm. I use a balloon boost now, and he uses his last tower boost, and he ends up defending this rush, but again, it was his last tower boost, so now I just sell everything and I start allowing him with a lot of Moabs, and yeah, let's see if he's going to be able to defend this. He's using Spike Storm, and he defends my re-rush. He almost leaks lives, but he doesn't. But now I toss him a wow, and you know, guys, this strategy that we are using loses to him on DDT rounds. That's why he has Spike Factory over there. So we have to kill him. And honestly, I don't believe he can defend a big enough all-out, because his Spike Storm is just going to get overwhelmed eventually if we send enough balloons. So I'm just waiting a little bit, saving some money on hand, also waiting for my trees to come back. And yeah, let's rush him and let's end this game. Either we win or we lose, but we have to rush him. And he gets his another farm. No, bro, no, man. You are not defending our rush. So I send him fortified ZMG because it will take time to pop the layer, and then I send the regular ZMG because the BFPs, they will pop almost instantaneously, so the BFPs will start overwhelming him. He is going for his dart spam. I'm layering a lot of BFPs and fortified BFP behind it, and I'm sending a lot of lead balloons because he's not getting 240 Spike Storm. He's getting 140, which doesn't pop lead balloons. He's trying to counter me, but he ends up going down. I hope you enjoyed this one, guys. Hit the like and subscribe button, and see you in the next one.